guy who's the talk of the town with the restless gun. Don't you bother to fool him around. Keeps the varmints on the run, boy. Keeps the varmints on the run. You may think he's a sleepy type guy, always takes his time. Soon I know you'll be changing your mind when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use a gun. He's the top of the West, always cool, he's the best. He keeps alive with his Colt 45. You won't bother to fool him around when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use a gun. He's the top of the West, always cooler, he's the best. He keeps alive with this Colt 45. Who's the guy who's riding to town in the prairie sun? You won't bother to fool him around when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use his gun.
Okay, Doom time. I am late to streaming because I was working on cosplay, and I really wanted to get like a certain part of it done. I'm making a big sword, so I wanted to glue all the pieces together. Yeah, I was also trying to glue together some armor. It took me most of the day. Or most of the afternoon, anyway. I know so I'm kind of late to getting on to stream, as I was busy. And also I'm not going to put on the cosplay today, because I want to prioritize comfort, so I can try to, like, play faster.
Just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars.
The portal is ready.
Don't tell me what I can't do. Okay. Okay. This game has entirely too many pop-ups. I guess I'll go spend those Sentinel batteries. I gotta remember the controls. So I can double jump, I can dash. Okay, what can we get? We can get like a weapon upgrade. We can get a point for our thing. Probably these points are what I would want to invest in. I don't really want the weapon upgrades because I don't need like I don't need every weapon upgrade. I just need like one per gun, honestly. Hey, thanks for the sub. Appreciate the sub, thank you. Oh shit, I thought this fellow wasn't here, wasn't gonna stream today. Yeah, I was saying earlier that I'm late to streaming because I was working on a cosplay, and I really wanted to get part of it done, so it took me longer than I was hoping. I didn't even get everything done that I wanted to get done today. In terms of cosplay. And I am, you know, I'm here streaming later than I'd like as well. But I'd really like to I really want to get this game done this weekend, so I needed to get in some time today to finish it. Also, no cosplay today, just so I could be more comfortable, so I could try to beat the game faster. That's the situation. I was finally able to catch up on a bunch of Asmon Gold while I was working on cosplay. I've got 10 extra lives. How old are you now, Giuseppe? I will never say. I will never dox myself. You will never know. No cosplay today? The fuck are you wearing then? You look like an admiral. It's supposed to be kind of like a medieval kind of shirt with like the crossed string in the middle. My girlfriend bought it for me as a gift a year or two ago. I think last year.
What? Why?
Did you try to watch Aspen's reactions to Content Cup? I did. I watched his whole big long video on Content Cup. He had some points where he agreed with iDubbbz and some points where he agreed with H3.
Hey, who are you? You can't be here.
But B-Day was yesterday.
10,000 is just
I don't know how you remember that. I didn't say that anywhere.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
But yes, it was. Some memory on you. I must have mentioned that last year or the year before.
10,000 should be of interest to you as well.
This is the BFG 10,000.
Warning, the Slayer has entered.
You better dock yourself or you won't get a B-Day gift. No. I'm too old.
Warning,
I'm what the kids would call
BFG
unk.
10,000 is firing.
I'm too unk for the kids these days. I'm like at an age now where like I kind of don't want to mention it. I'm getting to that age, but it's like it's interesting because like men tend to have more value as they get older. And the opposite is relatively true for women. That's just how society is. I don't set the rules.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
So, men have more value as they get older with more experience. More experience, typically higher wages as they've been working at their professions longer.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is firing.
What else? Bigger muscle mass. I'm looking forward to that. I expect to be quite a big boy when I get to age 40. Not quite there yet.
Warning,
Whoa.
Slayer threat level at maximum.
Slayer threat. Hey, thank you for that dono.
The Chili Rises donated 69 Canadian dollars. Since you won't dox yourself, I'm assume you turned 69 years old, man. Eggazo, buy yourself something nice. Just remember, my people are no longer in sale. So don't even think about it, and even if they were, it would cost you 777 septillion 777
All right.
sextillion 777 quintillion 777 quadrillion.
It was bound to happen, wasn't it? In any case, I appreciate the dono. Thank you. Nice little B-Day gift. Much appreciated. 69 whole dollars. Is that American or Canadian? I think it was Canadian. What should I spend it on? I'm gonna spend it on. I'm gonna buy some in-game currency in. I'm gonna buy some in-game currency in Elder Scrolls Online. I think that's what I'll do. I got pissed off at Skyrim because. As usual, I'll spend like 2 or 3 days modding it. Like, I'll spend like 2 or 3 days modding Skyrim or Fallout 4, and then like, I'll finally start playing it, and then after a day, I'll get like a crash that I assume is like related to like, some incompatibility with like some mod or something, and it pisses me off, and then I just want to stop playing the game. So I'm like, well damn, what am I even playing this shit for? Spend all this damn time modding, only for the game to not work. My ass is still playing on a console instead of like on PC. But I like my console. I was wondering if the Oblivion remake comes out, maybe I might like to. I might consider getting a. I might consider getting a. I might consider getting like a PS4 Pro, or sorry, a PS5 Pro. If the Oblivion remake comes out on PlayStation, I might want like a brand new console to play it. I would only ever consider updating my console to play Bethesda games. My favorite. Oops. I need some more ammo. Oh, right, I can do this. The Canadian election is in about 10 days, but there's early voting. And there's early voting this weekend, and I haven't done it yet. So probably I will do some early voting tomorrow.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is fired.
Yeah, so I was doing modding in Skyrim, and I got pissed off. Because the mods, like, caused my game to crash. And I'm like, well, why am I wasting my time playing a damn game that'll crash if I put, like, a little bit, if I put some time into it? What's the point? So I was like, well, I could play, maybe I should go back to playing one of my MMOs, like Fallout 76 or Elder Scrolls Online.
Warning, BFG 10,000.
And I mentioned the other day that I wanted to play more. Whoa, what's that thing?
Warning, BFG 10,000 is fired.
I mentioned the other day that I wanted to play. Oh, I killed him? Okay. I wanted to play more fantasy games right now. I wanted to stay in. Oh, he's not dead!
BFG 10,000 is firing.
He's a big boy. That boy, a big boy right there. This boy real big. Did I get him? Yeah, I got him.
Warning, BFG 10,000 is fired.
Oh, another one of these guys. Well, shit. Get down from up there. Get some more health and ammo. Armor.
Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing.
Why does it keep telling me that? Is it relevant for anything? Should I know when the BFG 10,000 is firing? Does that help me in any way?
Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing.
And let's fire some this guy.
Critical damage.
I do be low health though.
Warning. BFG 10,000
stand still.
is firing.
Bastard. I think I get some health out of that, don't I? Oh, that hurt. Got me right in the eyeball.
BFG 10,000 is firing.
What was I talking about?
The entrance is locked. They know you're trying to get in.
Warning. BFG
Yeah, so I was annoyed at
10,000
my Skyrim modding, but I was really excited to play Skyrim. So it's like, it's pissing me off because, like, I want to play an enhanced Skyrim experience with mods, right? But I'm on console. So really, it feels like because, like, I feel like every time I try to, like, put effort into modding, I always get let down because the game just gets more crashy, and then I'm like, well, why should I waste my time on a game that's just gonna crash a lot? I mean, like, you know, Bethesda games in general, right? But,
Warning. BFG 10,000 is firing.
so, like, I can imagine that, like, maybe on PC, the game would be more stable and not crash so much. So if I wanted to play Skyrim, like, on console, like, reasonably probably, I would just have to play it, like, completely vanilla, with no mods. And I'm just like, well, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to enjoy some modding. Won't you let me enjoy some modding, Mr. Howard? So I figure since I still want to do, like, fantasy games, I might just, you know, play some Elder Scrolls Online, make another new character, which might be futile if the Oblivion remaster remake comes out next week, as it's rumored to. So Oblivion might come out next week. People are predicting, like, as early as the 21st, which would be cool. A shadow drop, as they call it, similar to the shadow drop that Microsoft had with there was some indie game they had, high jump, high anxiety. I forget what they called it. Some action game or something. They had, like, some sort of a shadow drop for that. Like, they announced it, and then, like, the same day they released it. So, like, there's, like, still, like, quite a few leaks about the Oblivion remaster. But it's like, this remaster is like half a remake. It's kind of interesting. I guess I'll talk about it more as we kind of get closer to it, but I'd love to play it. Let's see. I'd love to play it partly because I've been, like, itching to play. Whoa, what is going on in here? What is... Would you stop? Would you knock that off? Yeah, I've been itching to play, like, a proper next-gen game. Interestingly, sort of coincidentally, when the PS5 first came out, really the only game worth playing at the launch of the PS5 was the Demon's Souls remake.
I'd like to see him
And now we got the Oblivion remake coming. But like between, you know, the launch of the PS5 and now, there's really been like no good games to play, you know, that would justify owning a PS5 in my opinion.
I'm telling you, he's on his way. I need you to.
You can't just blow a hole in Mars. Canadian dollars, so like $5. You're not wrong. Our economy is kind of shit. Like, I've been watching we've had the Canadian Prime Minister debates the last couple days. They first had a debate in French, and then the next day they had a debate in English. I watched both of them. I would like it if like they kind of focused more on like
We should move ahead.
if they focused more on the performance of like the last administration, like the liberal government we've had the last 15 years. But no, people don't want to talk about that. People only want to talk about Trump. The conservatives are too much like Trump in America. Who's going to be a better leader to stand up to Trump? Like, shut up. Shut up. House prices have doubled. There's like so many homeless on the street right now. All the jobs are going away. There's more important things to think about.
The emergency exit portal should take you directly to the Mars surface facility.
Oh, that did it. Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Discord request. Yeah, I don't know.
You can use the facility.
You can join my Discord. How about that?
Mars core, but we have no way of reaching it from here.
What? Why was that a single jump and not a double jump? What the hell? Okay, I don't know. That is some baloney. Man, oh man, do I hate platforming. Okay, we're cool. Let me catch up on the chat a little bit. Yeah. I thought you got bored of it, Skyrim. You monster, not ESO, not again. Well... It's like, I want to play a fantasy... I want to really get, like, into a fantasy game right now. But I don't want to... I'm pissed off at Skyrim. And ESO is just sitting there. And, like, there's so much content in ESO that I want to... that I haven't even touched yet. It's like a crime I haven't done this content already. I, like, bought all of it. Without the subscription. So I really should. Play the content that I bought long ago. What up? So this is like another reason why I should play more ESO. Like it's like in Skyrim, like I mod into the game a bunch of new content, but in ESO there's already content there, and at least ESO I know would work if I tried to play it, compared to Skyrim, which will like crash all the damn time. Okay, where's the buff totem in this area? Where is this buff totem hiding? Oh, here it is. So yeah, so that's kind of my reasoning for playing ESO, is that there's a lot of content in it, and I should play it, and I have the game, and I bought all the content, and I want to play an RPG, and I really like Elder Scrolls, so that's kind of what I want to play. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, I'm just disappointed with Skyrim, so I'm just kind of like moving a little bit away from the themes that I was going to enjoy there for the time being. I was going to make a Stormcloak character, and now in ESO I kind of want to make like a Breton Knight. How good citizen voting early? Well, I will. I haven't done it yet. The early polls are open until like Monday. And then I think they have voting again, I guess, probably next weekend, as the election is on the 28th. Why do Skyrim crash after loading a million mods? It's really stupid because I specifically, now when I try to mod games, I specifically try to have as like few mods as possible that really impact kind of the mechanics of the game that I'm modding, namely Fallout 4 or Skyrim. Because I know that there would be like a lot of conflicts and a lot of kind of friction with how the game operates. So now I would only like have like very kind of simple mods, like adding like a couple new characters or like adding a few new locations. But still somehow I have crashing and I hate it. Fantasy games, eh? Guess we speedrunning Souls games then. Nah, I'm good. I'm speedrunning this for now. We've got Elden Ring Night Rain at the end of May. And then potentially Oblivion. If Oblivion releases next week, I will stream it next weekend. Probably what I'll do is I'll just make like a fun throwaway character that I'll just goof around with for streaming. You want to have a race to see if I can beat Souls games faster than me? You always gotta race people with your Souls, don't you? Okay, but I'll do it, but you have to be level 1, and you have to do no hit, and you have to beat the game in under 3 hours, and no leveling up, hence level 1, and you have to do it blindfolded, and playing with only one hand, and if an enemy looks at you, you have to start over, and I get to play with a lot of mods that make me invincible and have all the best weapons at the beginning. Yeah, okay. I'll do it then. But you gotta make time for marathon. Ha, so you does know French. Oh, oui, oui. Monsieur. Sorry, Rajesh, no Discord links. Yeah, all these bots always coming in with their Discord. I'll add you in Discord. You had my BBC in your mouth. Let me play the content I bought by starting a new character and replaying the content I've replayed 100 times. You are correct in that assessment. That's exactly what I'm doing. I literally always do the same thing. I'm like, I'm gonna do this thing that I've done every time again. I try to roleplay. This time I'm gonna, because I want to make like a Breton Knight character. So this time what I'm doing is, I'm only doing heavy armor, and only sword and shield plus two-handed. Usually I'll like try to like train like a bow, and then also like light and medium armor, just so I can feel like well-rounded. But I'm like, well, if I want to be a knight, I really ought to like kind of focus on the tank mentality. And I'm gonna try to be like more of like a paladin. So I'm doing a Templar, you know, healing magic and all that. thinking kind of in the Vigilance of Stendar kind of ideals.
Not a teleporter.
Oh yeah, he launches himself at the planet.
See Jessica in
Pretty badass. Okay, this is the last rune I need to get.
Sign up now for the UNC Mortally Challenged Blood Drive.
Fella, you always make Bretons. No, last time I made a Imperial, and the time before that I did a Nord. But I legit play as one of those three races. Human, male, knight, two-handed sword.
The ion catapult is designed to use only approved UAC ammunition.
See ya. So he's legitimately launching himself out of a cannon at the planet. I don't know how he can survive this.
Override loading sequence. Fire. 3, 2.
How does he, like, land, you know? Okay, so he just got, like, punched through the wall, and he stops himself with his feet. Alright. Okay. Waiting for that. Waiting for that to happen for one of these. Oh, secret. What you mean now I'm gonna try to make it bread? Well, I mean, you're right that it's not any different from the previous times I've made Bretons. Pretty much the exact same, as a matter of fact. But, I'm just saying, that's what I'm doing this time, again. These damn tentacles. I'll take that. Careful, G. You're gonna piss off ESO nerds with your roleplay. Someone in your CP level should know better. Oh, yeah, yes. I think you're remembering the time I would, whoa. Okay, alright. I fucked up. Wait, was I supposed to come down here? I thought I was supposed to punch open that wall. I guess I was supposed to come down here. Okay. Yes, you're remembering the time that I was doing, like, dungeons and they yelled at me for, being, like, high level enough to do a dungeon, but, like, not high level enough to know what I'm doing, or something. I think this time I'm climbing down. Yeah, that looks about right. This is some Sonic shit right here. Okay, that's where I'm going. Empowered demon. Oh no. Oh no. He was very empowered. Let's throw this in. This guy's awful big. Is there like a proper way to beat him? Yeah, I guess that'll work. These guys killed themselves by running into the lasers. Silly. Ridiculous. I need more ammo. More ammo, please. I could make that, but I don't really need the armor. And I would prefer to spend less time platforming. Oh, why? Oh, I had to, where am I? What's happening here? Whoa. I might just run from these guys. Okay, gimme. Gimme that. Where do I go now? I think I go this way. I guess I don't go up there. This looks about right, probably. I see there's a one-up over there, but I don't want to... Well, maybe I can. I did it! I'm cool. I kinda want to just run past these guys. A little platforming on this level. Oh, give me that. See ya. Nice. Oh, I see. Okay. Haven't gotten one of these crystals for a while. Parker too easy. Not the YOLO strat. I love the YOLO strat. Forever. Forever the YOLO. I think I gotta beat 3 levels today. I think. Ah, you fucker. I probably have to beat everything in here. Yeah, I think so. Ah! Okay. Can't YOLO in here. Watch it. Okay, I don't need to. I don't need to bother with that. I don't need to bother with these like side trials. None of that. I think I honestly like the first game a lot more than this 2016, the Doom 2016. The levels kind of felt better, being like a bit shorter, kind of more concise. I like the locations more. It felt like they stood out more, because you would like in Doom 2016 you would like go between Mars and Hell, and in this game it's like you're on Earth and then you're in Hell and then you're on Earth again and then you are on like the moon. You're in like a space station, then like you're on the moon of Mars, and like you go back to Hell, and then you're on Earth, and then you're on Mars again. Funko Pop. Oops. I think I can't go back down that way. I'll get bounced back up.
The myth of the Doomslayer.
And what is this here? So I wasn't gonna launch myself in the cannon to the
path to Mars.
To the planet.
Thrust vectors.
This is an escape pod now.
3, 2, 1.
Ha! How's your YOLOing now, buddy?
Planetary entry phase.
It's fine. It's not so bad anymore. Getting better. I had a Pepsi. Had a whole big ass bottle of Pepsi. Just like my hero, Asmongold.
The lost city of the dead. This was before your time with the Sentinels. The slip gate will take you to Sentinel Creature's hiding.
I think, what is it that Asmongold always drinks? He always drinks, like, I'm guessing Coke or Dr. Pepper or something. But he's always drinking out of, like a big, like, large-sized, soft drink, cup. And he always, like, takes a sip, you know, through the straw, and he always goes, as he's, like, you know, thinking and talking. And that's a pet peeve of mine. I get a little annoyed when he does that. He goes, then he continues his thought. Guy come from? Do I slit his throat or something? guy again. Oh, doesn't it happen later in the game where I have to fight two of those guys with like the shield and the dodging? Like that boss I fought earlier? I feel like I remember I have to fight two of them. There is a picture on Twitter that's kind of going a little viral. I mentioned that the elections in Canada are happening right now, and I keep hearing kind of conflicting things about a few things within the election, like who the primary demographics are for like the different political parties. I thought I heard that, like, you know, younger people were voting more conservative and older people are voting more liberal, but there's kind of like a middle age gap, or like it's sort of like an age sort of in the middle, where I forget like which party they favor, but it's kind of generally that from what I've heard. It's younger people kind of are more interested in the conservatives, and then the older people, the boomers, are more interested in the liberals. And there's a picture that's kind of going viral on social media, like on Twitter, of like an older boomer guy who looks like he's in his like 50s or something, and he like clearly like just voted, and he's like, and then someone's taking a picture of him, and he's like doing like the double middle finger in the camera, and he's smiling, like he's like, yeah, up yours conservatives, up yours chuds, or something like that. That's the kind of like energy you get from the picture, and it's just like, and people were talking about like how that like perfectly kind of sums up this election, is that liberals kind of just feel, they just kind of like care about feeling good, and they don't really care for the people that are actually affected by the policies that they've, you know, the people's lives that they've ruined with inflation and housing and immigration and other things. I've been playing 50 minutes and I've only beaten one level so far. God damn. God damn. How many more levels do I have? There's me. Oh, I'm not in the costume right now, I can't say that. So I do need to complete 2 more levels today, so that I have 3 more tomorrow, thus evening them out. Eliminate Deeg Grav is my objective. Where do you think Dark Age is gonna be at? Mars and Lordran, or Drangleic, or Lothric? Yeah, probably one of those last 3, probably. I'm guessing it's going to be a prequel, if that wasn't obvious. But I'm kind of a bit... I'm confused on the timeline and the lore, because it was my understanding that Doom Guy, also known as the Doomslayer, that, like, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal are direct sequels to Doom 1 and 2. I thought that was the case. So, I thought that maybe... like, Doom 1 was kind of like where Doom Guy started out. Like, he was like a Doom Marine, and, like, you know, Portal to Hell opened up on Mars, at the laboratories or colony or whatever, and he was there to kind of try to stop it. And then the demons invaded Earth and they killed his bunny, and then he went into a rage, and then he just kind of made it his mission to forever destroy them. And so I kind of assumed that maybe Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal take place kind of a bit farther in the future, because they dig up Doom Guy, and then like he continues to kill them some more. So the Doom the Dark Ages, I assume, takes place like way in the past. And I assume you're playing as the same guy, but like I don't know how it goes from like Doom Guy in like the distant past to like Doom, to Doom 1. Like how does that work? I could be mistaken though. Maybe they choose not to make canon Doom 1 and 2 anymore. But I thought that's what the case was. There's me, you wish pal. See, this is like a flashback to like I think just after Doom 2, where like they capture him, and then they
found him in the valley, just outside the castle.
And then they choose to.
He was badly wounded and wearing this.
Yeah, see, he's wearing like the original. This is where I get the impression that it's the original Doom Guy, right? It's his original helmet.
Guts. Huge guts. Kill them. Must kill them all.
He has fight in him yet.
In spite of his injuries.
Send him to the arena. Let him be judged like the others.
Interesting level design, nonetheless.
I offer you a great powerful one. A silent truce.
I'm just gonna walk away. No truce with demons. Kill them all.
I know.
Destroy all demons. No mercy. I found a secret. Oh. Excellent. More lives for me. Is this the right way?
I pity the humans. I do. This is a hard role to play. You have a world.
I was kind of just wandering around a little bit.
Without their souls, there can be no hell energy.
Not in this world. Pal World. Oh, Pal World. I keep thinking back to Pal World sometimes. I know it's on PlayStation now. I kind of want to play it, but I feel like I'm a bit more interested right now in. I'm a bit more interested in right now in playing like actually more fantasy kind of RPGs. I'm excited to see which character Deborah Wilson would get to be in Dark Ages. Oh no, please. No more Deborah Wilson. If I never have to see her bug-eyed stare, her dead bug-eyed stare ever again with her bald head and her various other ethnic features, it'll be too soon. I like how people are making fun of her design in Death Stranding because she has 2 right hands. Oh, does she? I didn't know. I'm not playing Death Stranding 2. They're getting like they're getting like a little too weird with it. I wanted to give Kojima a chance when Death Stranding 1 came out. I half liked it. It was kind of like it had some interesting concepts. I would have preferred if Kojima kept it as like a standalone. Maybe Kojima like prefers to work on like a series or a franchise, so he wants to keep Death Stranding going. Plus, probably I bet he's like pressured by Sony to keep kind of moving forward with this series that he made. I think that Death Stranding would have been better as a standalone, though. I'd prefer, because, like, Kojima had, like, a whole career to work on, like, one game franchise, one series, the Metal Gear Solid, or the Metal Gear franchise. So I'd prefer, I'd rather see Kojima kind of explore kind of other ideas that he has, just in, like, a bunch of, like, standalone titles. I'd rather not see, like, a whole new series of Death Stranding games. Most likely at this point, we're going to see like a Death Stranding 2 and a Death Stranding 3, and I'm kind of hoping that's where it ends. But we'll see. It's just kind of, it feels like it's falling into the, this trend that Sony is loving at this point of like, games that feel like movies. And I don't like it really. I want to be in the game world. I don't want to play as an actor in a movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of tiring. Like, this is why, like, I mean, like, just me personally, like, this is why I love RPGs, because I get to, like, make my own character, and I get to roleplay, right? That's what you do in a role-playing game. But then you get, like, these movie games, like The Last of Us and stuff. And, he said it. Rip and tear. They're actually, apparently they're referencing a Doom comic with that.
The demons, they are everywhere. Must kill them all.
Dress his wounds and bring him to us. I want to know more about the others he speaks of.
Yes, Your Grace. If Sentinel holy blood is spilled on these grounds, you will lose all sovereignty here.
Sovereignty. What are you gonna say? Not because it was an error, but most likely has something to do with the story. Yeah, because Death Stranding has a lot of hand symbolism. I don't know. Oh, here's a boss fight. I am right, nor am I right. Gladiator. Okay, I don't like that this game has too many pop-ups telling you what to do all the time. It's a little bit necessary because like I wouldn't have figured out how to beat the boss right away. But, you know, maybe let us kind of figure that out. So, like, I don't know. Too many pop-ups in a game is distracting and annoying. Gladiator. When the shield's eyes flash green, the gladiator's about to attack. Shoot him when its eyes are green to stagger him and create an opening. I'd give my left hand to be in Death Stranding 2. Haha. They're getting a little too weird. As if Death Stranding wasn't weird enough. Yeah, well, I mean, because they're pressing it forward. Like, it was kind of like a neat idea at first, but like now it's just too much. They're going too, I don't know, too much weirdness. Like, make something else. Make Silent Hills finally. I haven't played nor seen anyone play through it, but I bet you're right, Hand. I spoiled the entire lore. Needless to say, I have no fucking clue why a sequel was needed. The first, I feel like, wrapped things up okay. Well, yes and no, because, like, it's a... Death Stranding is kind of like a new world. It's a new story, a new concept, a new... like a new kind of genre or series to dive into more lore. Because, like, they did have, like, a lot of intriguing ideas in Death Stranding 1. So, certainly it would have been easy enough to kind of build off of that and make a sequel. But it's not for me. Like a standalone one-time game with, like, a new story, and, like, a new setting, and some new themes. Like, that's good enough for me. I don't want it to continue past that. And that's part of the reason why I didn't play The Last of Us 2. I didn't play God of War Ragnarok. Because, like, the first of those games, they were fine. Like, they were okay, like, as a standalone. I hate the idea of, like, pushing to make sequels. Because, like, the first one was, like, successful or mildly successful, and they think that they can make more money. Or like, maybe the writers think they have more story to tell. But it really dilutes the impact of the first piece of media in that series. They did that with the Joker movie. As another example, you know, they've done it in some other places too. But like, I kind of like refuse to like acknowledge like these sequels because I feel like I can imagine they just get worse, as I've talked about before. But like I said, I can imagine because I've not actually experienced them. But I think if I did experience them, I'd be perhaps overly critical. But for Elle Fanning, you bet your ass I'm gonna play the second one. You don't want to make your own Norman Reedus? You get to customize his hair and outfit, and that's kind of it. Did Death Stranding have skippable cutscenes? I would assume probably. I don't know why they'd make a new game without skippable cutscenes. Weird. These tutorials should only be showing up at nightmare difficulty. Surely you didn't lower the difficulty. That's be dubious. You don't want to see Troy Baker fight with a red samurai guitar. I don't want to see Troy Baker ever. I don't like. This is another thing that I have a sort of a pet peeve about. I hate seeing overly recurring actors. Like, I don't doubt that these actors are good, but I don't want to see them every goddamn year. I'm sure that there are like hundreds or thousands of people that want to like break into the industry that have like real talent, but they're being gatekept by like a select few that like directors and producers think are like, you know, they know that they're good, so they want them in their picture, so they don't want to risk, you know, a new person. But that's what auditions are for, so you can learn about new actors. So I'd like to see those people being given a chance. Plus, if you as a fan don't like a certain actor and they're in a thing that you do like, then that's kind of like, because like maybe you have like a negative association with an actor, right? I mean, the upside to that is if you really don't like an actor, like let's say Brie Larson, she's going to stop getting work. But if there is an actor that a lot of people do like that's going to keep getting work, and you don't like them, then that's bad news for you. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword. It depends on who it is, I guess. Electro guitar. I feel the same way about Horizon Zero Dawn. The story was good. If only Ally would shut the fuck up, there was no need for a sequel. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. That's interesting. Zero Dawn. There are only. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but there are only 2 main series Horizon games, right? Isn't that kind of an interesting trend? They've had God of War Ragnarok, Last of Us 2, Death Stranding 2, Horizon Zero Dawn. I mean, these games have been getting like some spin-offs and things, right? Or like expansions, but like not proper sequels. They only like will make a second game. And I have a theory that The Last of Us is a very good example because it's become like a bit of a big franchise, and in a sort of annoying way where like they keep re-releasing the game unnecessarily and like remastering these games, right? Really in that stupid sort of sense. And then also they have like the Last of Us TV series as well. So my theory is that The Last of Us 1 was very successful, so they made The Last of Us 2, and people bought the game because of the success of the first game, but they were largely disappointed by The Last of Us 2 for various reasons. I know that people were very disappointed with the game when it came out. More so I think at the excuse people were giving at the time was because of the story. They didn't like that a major character was killed off from the first game. And I had that spoiled for me fairly early on, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll give that a miss. The character that I liked from the first game is gone, so... And I think they were pissed off about how the character died and the fact that, like, there wasn't a proper revenge against the killer. And people also didn't like this killer as well. And then people kind of started to realize, hey, wait a minute. Woke. This is something we have to think about now. So, kind of around the time The Last of Us 2 came out is when kind of wokeness in media started to accelerate. So it was kind of an interesting timing that people kind of were like, well, I'm pretty sure The Last of Us 2... I heard another theory from other people is that the reason that they are re-releasing The Last of Us 2 so many times... Because I know that they did I think they did a Last of Us 1 remaster, and then I think they did a Last of Us 1 remake, didn't they? And then they did Last of Us 2, and I think they did a Last of Us 2 remaster, which is kind of a little bit premature, a little early for that, I think. And then they've been, like, kind of re-releasing these games in various forms as well. So I heard a theory that The Last of Us 2, like, Sony didn't make their money back on The Last of Us 2, so that's why they've been re-releasing these games so much. So my theory is that The Last of Us 2, people only bought The Last of Us 2 because of the success of The Last of Us 1, but The Last of Us 2 was a disappointment in a few areas. Disappointment to the fans, disappointment to the creators for not selling enough. So my theory is that if they made and released The Last of Us 3, it would perform even worse, and people would like it even less. So, and I think that would be the same case for all these other games that have gotten a sequel. Horizon, God of War. Although I heard that they're working on a God of War, a new God of War game that's set in the past during, like, the Greek gods era. But I've heard that in God of War Ragnarok, like, Kratos comes to terms with his masculinity, and, like, he's like, I've heard that, like, there's, like, a scene where he's like, oh, I was a toxic masculine figure in my past, and I fucked too many bitches, and I was only about violence and anger, and that's no good. And it's just like, well, but that's why people like the games, because they were ultra violent and cool and masculine, yes. So kind of an acknowledgement of that in a negative light was stupid, from what I've heard. The liberal media pushing their damn sequel agenda. Yep. I'm surprised they didn't have Pedro Pascal in Death Stranding 2. Oh, also, Spider-Man 2, right? That's another one, right? Spider-Man 2. Luca Marinelli, though, Snaky Boy. There's never a third game. They leave room for a sequel. A trequel? Very annoyingly and forced, but most of these are stuck at 2. Yeah. Yeah. Who the fuck would want to play as Abby before and after Joel Mortar? Why the fuck do we need to connect with that man? Yeah, right? I know. The young man Abby. I feel FromSoft played it right by saying there'll be no Elden Ring 2 to break this fucking trend. Well, all these games that I mentioned are story-focused games. Like, they have a large focus on narrative and writing and, like, character development, I guess, and acting. A lot of focus on acting. Like, you can tell, like, you know every scene that has, like, mocap, like, in these games. Elden Ring, I think, has no mocap, for example. And it doesn't need it. It doesn't really have any cutscenes to speak of. I mean, it has, like, a couple when, like, you meet a new boss, but, like, those scenes don't really need mocap. They might be mocap, but they don't need it. Whereas, like, all these, like, Sony games, all these, like, story-focused games, all of them have mocap, and you can tell every time they're mocapped. I mean, because there's a lot of cutscenes anyway, but it's just, I don't know, it's annoying and lame, and like, a game like Elden Ring is great, because, like, it gives the player the chance to kind of make their own experience and their own story to a degree. You're following a story, but like you get to go about it your own way. And this is kind of like the trademark of an RPG, right? It's like you get to decide how to progress the story and when. And that's why I like them. I downloaded God of War 4 and turned it off within 5 minutes when I saw I couldn't skip cutscenes. But you buy these games, you buy these shitty Sony games for the story. Interesting. Oh. These guys are kind of annoying me all around. I love that you get to like go in and punch them. I need like the shotgun. To really get like a good to like really like get the guy. Well, he puts down his shield, so I can still attack him then. Yes, the super shotgun is king. Come on. Oh yeah. Ouch. Get these demons out of here. Phase 1 down, I'm guessing. Yeah, stab that shield in the eye. No more shield for you, big boy. Okay, now Gladiator. Without his shield, the Gladiator is more aggressive, has a wider variety of attacks. When the Gladiator spins one of its flails, it returns attacks back to the player. When the Gladiator's eye is green, Flash is about to strike. Wait, so it said like he doesn't have a shield anymore, but he swings his fucking thing around as if he has a shield to defend himself. Like, look at that. That's effectively a shield right there. So he still has a shield, I guess. Ouch. Knock it off. Running low on the health. That's why they keep giving me these little guys. Oh, what's he doing? Yes, eat it. Fair amount of damage to him, I think. Alright, almost got him. He's almost dead. Yes, I think he's dead now. Yes, finish him. Oh, he's real bloody. Take this. Oh, he's real bloody. That's a gory mess right there. He had a coin! Mario coin!
This stops nothing. Earth will be consumed, regardless of what...
Oh, you're done. Oh, there goes his head. Seize him!
The portal is ready. We should leave immediately.
He's not gonna take the coin? Alright. Hell Priest eliminated. What are all those symbols? I don't understand. Alright. That level only took me like 20 minutes-ish, I think.
The con maker has
I hope if ER2 happens, it continues the Lord of the Frenzy ending, where Melina invades you a lot to try to kill you. Or I forgot how to read. It happens. I mean, are you imagining like a realistic Elden Ring 2?
He will devour Earth and leave your whole world in ruins.
Like in a Dark Souls 3 or something?
Shall never return.
They're destroying my ship.
You brought to extinction.
Well, so much for my hub.
Will now serve as your prison. With no power, you can do no more harm to our mission, and we may continue the work that must be done.
You damn demons! This is my ship. Oh, that was all of them. Okay. It seems like I still have power in my ship.
She didn't know you had the demonic crucible.
The fool!
In the end, the very power source you sought.
The very power source.
Is now what will help you save.
A realistic Elden Ring 2
mission
fucking
on
kick.
Sentinel Prime was a success. The consumption of Earth has been stopped.
Love the energy and positivity on your stream. I just kind of glaze past these, like, obvious bots. I don't even read them anymore.
You must get to the Sentinel City of Taras Nabar.
I was thinking, like, a realistic Elden Ring 2 ending, or realistic Elden Ring 2 in a similar way to, like, Dark Souls 3 is, like, a sequel to Dark Souls 1, you know? I was thinking like that. Okay, let me go... I think I've got... Hold on. I've got a couple more Sentinel batteries or whatever. I'll just use them to buy another one of these. I gotta upgrade my suit some more. I picked up a ton of these suit points. Okay. Not too sure what was powering the ship before. So I went to Mars just to get to the center of Mars, just to kill that one guy. Now I'm back to Earth, I guess. Let's let's see. Arsenal. I don't have enough like shotgun ammo to regularly use the full auto shotgun. It's a shame. It's fun to use. I should upgrade my guns a bit. What do I like? What do I like to use? I like using that. Lock on burst. I've already upgraded that. I've already upgraded that. Haven't upgraded that much. BFG. Got no upgrades for that as of yet. Okay, I could probably upgrade a few things. Let's upgrade this. Yep, and that. Okay. That's upgraded. That's upgraded. I don't really use this too much. Let's upgrade this. Okay. Let's see. I've got 6 more points. I could put an upgrade into this. I haven't upgraded this at all. Guess I'll upgrade it. Then the suit. Ooh, I've got a lot of points here. Perfect. Okay, let's upgrade this. Yep. And I will upgrade this. Yep. And what else do I like? Let's see. Ice bomb I never use. Fundamentals. Faster ledge grab. Faster weapon switch. Dash refills more quickly. That'd be good. Dash refilled on glory kills. Yeah, whatever. Reveals auto map. Reveals all things. Larger auto map. Reveals. I guess I'll upgrade this. Nothing else I can upgrade really. Dash refills more quickly. Okay. Yeah, whatever. And that. Had a lot of upgrades I didn't even think about. Okay, continuing. Touch. Retrieve your crucible. That's what we're doing. Wait, I have to go and get it? Or... I don't understand. Okay, whatever. Taurus Nabad. Sounds pretty bad. Oh,
your crucible is still embedded in the Titan that attacked this Sentinel City. Your first battle against the demons in this world, where the legend of the Slayer began.
Are we gonna see this in Dark Ages, maybe? Taurus Nabad. My crucible, whatever that is. Eat it! This is the last level I need to complete for today. Probably... What am I... Is that right? Fast is all. Oh, it's this guy again. I was wondering when I'd see him again. I knew I'd see them. Inputs all these assholes. Whoops. Oh, damn it! Fucking shit. Wasted a goddamn thing on him. Can I just run from him? No, I gotta kill him. Oh, it's like a lesser version. Okay, that's fine.
The great city of Taurus, site of the first recorded demon attack in Argentina. According to the Korax, the city would have been lost had it not been for the arrival of the slave.
Me? Am I supposed to go down below? Am I supposed to go down there? I think I might be. It says I'm going this way. Up there probably? What am I missing? Maybe I gotta like jump back this way. This is just a secret. This is just a stupid secret. I don't need this. When are you giving up Apex? Monday is the last day I'll play it because I'm pretty confident I will beat this like tomorrow. Okay, made it. So Monday is the last day I'll play Apex, and then starting next weekend we'll have a whole new, fresh roster of games. Mondays and Fridays I'll play Fortnite, and Saturdays and Sundays I'll play something else. Okay. Possibly I'll play the Oblivion remake if that does come out next week. You can't miss, G. I can't miss. Never. I would actually be I'm like I would be really excited for an Oblivion remake because I wanted to like Oblivion more. I would be very interested in playing an Oblivion remake because I wanted to like Oblivion more. But I couldn't get past like the bad graphics. Oh shit, I'm low on health. Damn. Oops. I'm trying to kill this one demon. As he summons other demons. No, damn it! Shit. Ooh, hello. I used one of my lives, you son of a bitch! done it.
All your strength, all that rage, and you couldn't save this world from itself. But this time Earth will be different.
So yeah, I'd really be excited to play a Oblivion remake because like the story was great, the game world was great, all the enemies were great and interesting, but I like the game like was too like dated and goofy looking, which is like kind of like a weird. It might be a bit of a weird take for me to say because I liked Morrowind a lot. Like, I really like Morrowind. What's this? Oh? I don't know. I don't know what that was. I really like Morrowind, because, like, the aesthetics of Morrowind are just so, like, interesting. And different. And, I don't know, there's something to be said... I know I'm kind of, like, inconsistent in my logic, but, like, there's something to be said of, like, the graphics of the Morrowind era versus the graphics of the Oblivion era. Like, I way prefer the look of Morrowind over Oblivion, and Morrowind is, like, years older than Oblivion. Not too many years older, like 6 years older-ish. Supposed to... Swimming. When underwater, dashing is the only way to destroy breakables. Got it. I don't know if I'm supposed to go in there. So, an updated Morrowind with like really good, an updated Oblivion with great graphics would be amazing. And most likely Bethesda would try to like highly capitalize. I'm not too sure what opened. They would really want to capitalize on. Oh, here we go. They'd really want to capitalize on the new game by selling a lot of like paid sort of mod content, like these creations that they have been pushing in Skyrim and Starfield. And I'd buy them. I would. I would do it. Probably they won't have any for a while though. I don't want to fight this guy. I hate Pinky. He's annoying to fight just like alone. Don't have to fight him empowered. Whoops. Possibly. What if that was a delayed April Fool's prank? Yeah, yeah. I was kind of thinking something similar, where it's just like, oh, Oblivion remake details, like official details, were leaked, and it's just like, well, it is April, the month of fooling. Thanks to Oblivion, we got amazing NPC theme. Yeah, I know that some people have been complaining about the idea of the Oblivion remake because there's a certain charm to the original with being so, like, old and goofy. So some people are like, no, we don't want the remake because it'll take away the charm of the original. And I can kind of see where they're coming from with that, but, like, at the same time, in my view, like, the original Oblivion was goofy because it was bad. Like, the dialogue was kind of, like, a little weird, like, a little goofy. All the characters looked, like, weird and silly. And the whole game had, like, this bloom filter over it that just, was, like, too... I don't know, it didn't look very good. Maybe at the time it looked fine, but... I know people, because I like follow, like, you know, the Elder Scrolls Reddit and other Elder Scrolls groups. So I know people have been complaining about, like, the lack of color in the look of this Oblivion remake. Like, they're like, oh, they took all the color out. Everything is, like, has, like, a brown filter over it. But I like it. I like the look of it. More rustic and realistic.
We must move. Quickly. There are those who would
Hooded figure.
Stop this. I offer you a gift.
But you love Morrowind even more than Oblivion. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I liked Morrowind because it had a very interesting look and aesthetic. But Oblivion was like too weird, so I couldn't get into it. They said fuck your finishers. There goes Flawless. Restart from beginning. The fact that Oblivion compared to Avowed was better is crazy. Yeah, exactly. An updated, upgraded, upladed Morrowind. Yeah, people were talking to they're like, well, we need to have a Morrowind remake next. But it's like the way that they're doing it. The way that they're doing this Oblivion remake is that, I mean, the rumors are that they are taking the original game engine, and they're just basically putting on top of it a like Unreal Engine. Like, they're combining two engines. So they're taking all the old game engine and putting on top of it a new graphical engine, and that's just kind of how they're making it. Like, Morrowind, I think, is like too old. Like, they wouldn't be able to do the same thing, I'm assuming. I mean, for this, Morrowind, for this Oblivion remake, it's a little bit more complicated than how I described it. With just the graphics, but, that's kind of like the main thing. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus. Look at all this shit. There's way too much shit happening here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wish I had some of that friggin', Ah! Damn it! Damn it. Oh, this is what I needed.
Critical damage.
Wish I saw that, what do you call it earlier? That BFG ammo. What? What did I do? More puzzles? Shit. So I hit that, and then probably... I think it's for these statues, right? Yeah, it's these statues. Okay, so... That does that for that statue, so I need to find the other one. I'm guessing it's over here. The second switch for the other statue. This one's like highlighted green, so I should be able to find the other one in a similarly highlighted green spot below, maybe? Yeah, okay. And how do I get over there quickly? Did that do it? It did it! I miss those random IRL interactions with crackheads with the Oblivion theme in the background. That was a good little meme trend. I agree. You gotta be quick with it, G. I gotta be quick. Gotta be faster. I'm thinking I probably will quit after this level. Like I said, I needed to do 3 levels today and 3 levels tomorrow to beat this game this weekend. So probably that is what I will do. So not to mention I started streaming kind of late today. I gotta have my dinner. So likely I will stop streaming after this level. I don't know how long this level is gonna be though. Because the first level I did today was damned long. It was 50 minutes. Okay, where are we going? Can't shoot underwater. Not sure why. Here we go. Come on. That did that. Dinner? I think it's time to bring back midnight dinner. I don't think so. I think I'm going in here. Yeah, here we go. There you go. I never really watched iDubbbz during his edgy era. I was more of a Filthy Frank. I watched them both. Those really good old days. I even like H3 back then. H3 was fine. H3 was great because he made videos calling out social justice warriors, which were... Social justice warriors were like the pre-wokies, like the pre-lefty libbies. SJWs. And H3 would make fun of them, and it was great. The golden age of YouTube, like between... The golden age of YouTube was like between like 2010 to 2015, or whenever it was that PewDiePie, you know, did a no-no. What was it that PewDiePie did that was wrong that caused the adpocalypse? Was it the N-word thing on the bridge? That seems like so tame by today's standards. Like, streamers have done way worse than that. I'm not touching that key. Don't need it. Oh, we doing some fighting in here. We're fighting. Big boy. Oh shit! That big guy's around here. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Gotta kill that guy quick. I kind of remember that guy from the original Doom 2. Nice. Oh! That scared me. I was looking away for a second. I'll let that guy go. He's harmless. What were you guys saying? But man, that shit was painful to watch. I was promised hard R's, damn it. And F-bombs. I don't know why in the fuck would H3H3 would co-stream with Hassan when he did. Because they were both lefties, and like, H3 was kind of like an older YouTuber, successful YouTuber, who was like left-wing, and Hassan was like a newer left-wing streamer who was popular. So it seemed like a not too bad way to sort of combine their popularity and their old and new success and politics. But yeah, you know, Jews and Muslims don't seem to really get along, so they probably let that be a lesson for the future, maybe. The hard R at the bridge was so epic, that was the tipping point. Was that really the ad? Again, like, it seemed like tame by today's standards of like something kind of heinous that would make advertisers think maybe not, they don't want to advertise on the platform. Cause he been canceled for dumb shit before that, and the fella still making content and has Bjorn. Oh yeah, PewDiePie. I hope Bjorn is as based as Baron Trump. You're distracted ass. I wonder how many languages Bjorn is gonna speak, cause PewDiePie is Swedish, Marzi is Italian. They both speak English, and they are living in Japan. So, are they gonna make Bjorn learn all of that? But yeah, man, PewDiePie's living the life. Mad respect for that guy. I remember PewDiePie's other controversy was that he paid some Indians on Fiverr.
If the blade is removed, the Titan will rise again.
He paid some Indians on Fiverr to write a sign that said "Death to" a certain group of people. That was another big no-no. I forget there was something else that... I think there was like one other thing that was like controversial that he did, but I don't remember what. There was the N-word on the bridge, there was that death to you-know-who, and then something else I don't remember. But yeah, man, I loved old edgy iDubbbz and H3 and Filthy Frank, Max Mofo throwing up all the time. Those were the good old days. I like broke it off. Is that okay? Not too sure. So now I get this cool sword.
Your vault should contain what you need.
Your vault. Got a chainsaw, bitch. That'll do. Oh, it's this guy again. Are they empowered right now? Everyone seems to be moving kind of fast. Oh, excuse me. Ammo again. What do I do in that situation when he's all stunned? Just shoot him? I don't know. Your vault should contain what you're looking for. What were we gonna say? It wasn't so much saying the hard R, it was the fact that it was him. Yeah, I know, because he was like the golden boy of YouTube for a time, I guess. Now, I guess that the equivalent of that would be like if Mr. Beast was doing a live stream and he would say if he would say the hard R, right? I could totally imagine that. I could totally imagine Mr. Beast dropping a N-bomb. And people have been wanting to cancel him. Even the Fiverr shit didn't get him canceled. I think a contract was canceled and he made a video crying like a bitch. What else did he do? A contract was canceled. Because, yeah, because like, I think the adpocalypse around when that happened on YouTube, he was making Scare PewDiePie Season 2 and they filmed the whole thing. And I think also like Jacksepticeye and probably Markiplier and some other people were involved. So he was like annoyed that like they put all that work into the show and they couldn't even release it because of him getting canceled. And he was like, all these people worked on it and it's not fair that they don't get to release it. I kind of agree. He was never a public nuisance like Johnny Somali and Vitaly. I didn't really know that Vitaly was doing some not very nice stuff until I watched the Asmongold video about him. I mean, you know, I've been hearing about Vitaly for years. I think H3 did a video on him like 10 years ago.
The world of
so he's kind of been around for a while. I think he was like part of that whole prank,
the demonic energy flows now
prankster wave, right?
And the society you once knew has been replaced by a corrupted world under Maker rule. It did not need to end this way.
So Vitaly is just like being another streamer nuisance in Asia. Kind of funny. Empowered demon. We good? I think I got them all. Yeah, Johnny Somali still getting in trouble. I saw a great tweet from like a week ago that said, somebody said, I have a reliable source in South Korea that has told me that Johnny Somali has been decapitated. It was really funny. Yeah, I mean, really, I think it would be a good thing if these American streamers actually did face the full extent of the law in these other countries where they're being a nuisance, because it would set a good precedent. Because like people are complaining about like, you know, immigrants in America being deported and sent to like a super prison, right? And so it's just like, well, if you show that somewhat high profile Americans in other countries have the book thrown at them, then that would probably, you know, be a good show of equality for the rest of the world, that, like, you know, America isn't having favorites played on them so much. Or as much as they usually do. How much fuel do I have? Or how much fuel do I not have, I should say. Damn, low health. Is there not an easier way to kill this guy? Give me your health, bitch. Ammo. Perfect. Keep it in. Yeah. At least these later levels have more action. Is there? It's about the same amount of action, I think. And I am going over here. More action, less puzzle. I need more parkour! No, no more parkour. None of that. What the fuck is that sound? I wonder what happened with Chris. Oh, Chris Tyson? Mr. Beast's, controversial friend. Hopefully we'll never see him again. And that Mist or Beast shit. Why are you saying Vitali like that? How you supposed to pronounce it?
Vitali.
Vitali?
Vitali.
I don't know what the fuck happened to that retard. He was doing okay with the Catch a Pedo series. Vitali, FuzzyTube, Robert Atwood, Prankster era of YouTube. Vitali. So that's how I was saying it. You gaslighting motherfucker. Yeah, all those pranksters from back in the day. I remember them. I remember H3 making videos on them. That's what I remember. Back when he was based. I'd like it if H3 could be based again, but like for now he's just kind of like being a whiny fella. I mean, between him or Hassan, I'd rather pick Ethan, but like... Well, it's a hard choice. It's not that hard, but... Man, oh man. I used to like Ethan a lot more. Did I do it? I think I did it. Yes?
I've got your birthday present.
Oh, well, tell her I said thank you.
Can I put it on your lap?
I suppose.
Looky here. It's even more meat, you meaty slut.
Oh, she got me a bunch of beef jerky. Well, thank you. I like jerky. I'll enjoy that later.
I got him a big meat bouquet, and my mom got these two bastards. I almost put some mini packs of these in the meat bouquet, but I was right not to, because boom, you have this.
That's good. Well, thank you for all the jerky. I'll enjoy that. later.
Jerky from my favorite jerk. Just kidding, he's not a jerk. But he is when he watches bad movies. Well, so is everybody. But yes.
Well, thank you.
Maybe you guys could help him be more decisive, because he had a lot of trouble choosing what games to play. He was like, plays this game for a bit, nah. Plays this game for a bit, nah. Plays this game for a bit, I'm bored. So help him out. Help out a brother. Help out a brother.
Well, they might have... Oblivion might come out next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
I doubt it. It would be a lot more. They would usually announce a release date.
It's called shadow dropping, and the rumors... That's what the rumors suggest.
So, yeah, stop being so indecisive, you fat ass. I have too much to play, and he's like, I don't have enough to play. Crazy balls and wieners and whatever. I'm gonna be doing kill counts of Resident Evil games. I have 4 more to do. 4 more. It's really fun. It's really fun to keep track.
Okay.
Oh, and here is another thing. Tomorrow I shall unwind, and on Monday and so forth I shall get back on the grind. You know, with a bunch of hustler working.
Oh, right, yeah.
Don't you like my rhyme? Unwind, then get back on the grind.
Mm-hmm.
So, tomorrow, after having my breakfast, I will get some air, then I will go back up there and start my kill count of Re-8 Village, because that's one of the best games, and I'm pleased to have reached it. So, because you'll be out anyway, so you should not mind that I will unwind.
Okay.
Yes! And what else is worth mentioning? I have to go watch my Arsenal, and we went since my cousin's parents left their cat with my dad's place for a bit. We visited it just now, and she's this really big chungus orange cat, so female Garfield. I'll show you a picture later. I took a picture of her.
Okay.
She was very standoffish and kept hitting me.
I bet.
Yeah, this is why male cats fucking rule, bitch. This thingy over here. Yeah, I was trying to clean her face a little, but she hit my hand. While I clean Jimmy's face all the time, why do you think he looks so fucking pristine and picture ready? Yeah, that's why.
Well, you take care of him well.
Yeah, and he's a good boy. Let's see, does he smell any pussy on me? I got to pet her a bit. I don't think he's reacting much. Yeah, Chungus. Aww. Well, there's gonna be a Chungus on your shoulder. Oh yeah, look. This is what he gets as a parrot. Don't you like his big hairy parrot? Don't you love your big hairy parrot? He's sitting on you so perfectly, what a balance. He should be in this. Oh, he's purring. He likes being a parrot. Now when you're done here, you get back to Skyrim, you slut.
We'll see.
That means no. He's not gonna get back. Whenever someone says we'll see, he really means no, but he doesn't want to say no. Well, perhaps it is. Maybe testosterone makes people more bored. I thought it's supposed to make people go more, hell yeah, monster trucks and dinosaurs.
It gets you more excited for things that are exciting. So if you're bored, it makes you more bored.
Well, it sounds like you need more adrenaline-based games. And Sarah Sam, I'm trying to get you up there, slut. So yeah. That's one. Oh yeah, I got it. And then I'll wash my asshole. Oh, and look at this. Animal crackers. You're gonna love munching on these bitches later. They're really good. They're your favorite flavor.
Animal?
Vanilla.
Okay.
Well, it says vanilla biscuits. And they're made in Moldova, so they're Slavic animal crackers.
Alright.
From the European aisle. They taste better than standard, so yeah. It's from us.
catch up. This is a long ass level. Let me get you in the chat. It's Vitali, not Italy. I'm pretty sure I said Vitali, like the country of Italy. English, motherfucker. Do you speak? I rather pick neither. Both of them fellas crazy. You know what I'm saying? Meat bouquet is crazy. It's tasty, is what it is. It's like a bouquet of flowers, but for a man. One of these guys, eh? Empowered Mancubus. Trying to get this level done quickly so I can go have dinner and take a piss. Long level again. I think probably I'll beat the game faster tomorrow because I think usually like the last level or two ought to be shortish from what I remember. Mastery tokens. Mastery tokens allows you to bypass weapon mastery challenges and instantly activate weapon masteries. Use mastery tokens on active weapon mastery challenges in the arsenal tablet. Cool. That's handy. I think I saw one earlier and I didn't grab it. Oops. Where you see? Where the Russian sausage. How much to have Slav GF say and the N-word? I can't do that. Has Slav GF ever got bored of gaming? Only games that I make her play. Or is it just men who get bored of gaming? Wait, did you finish Dragon Inquisitor or whatever you're playing? Dragon's Dogma. Yeah, I finished Dragon's Dogma 1 a week or two ago. I liked it. I got all the trophies, all the achievements. I want to play Dragon's Dogma 2, but I'm gonna try to like wait and like savor it for later. Not to mention, you know, wait for a good discount. But because I've heard that like Dragon's Dogma 2 is like a bit of a reboot, remake sort of thing of Dragon's Dogma 1, where it's like a lot of the same type of gameplay and like not too much is new, but like, you know, really good graphics and stuff like that. So I'll save it for sometime in the future so I can enjoy it more, but I'm glad that I played the first game. It's very good. Brad, it's been 2 weeks without gaming. I can't wank my meat as entertainment as much. It's already 11G, better hustle up. Bro, you could have grabbed a Steam Deck or a Nintendo Switch or something. Could have been gaming on the go. 11 already. Gotta hustle up. You're right. That best be hustling. I have the power.
I'm sure you'll want to try out your weapon first before we leave.
Okay. Crucible. The Crucible is a melee weapon of extraordinary power. Press that to unsheath. Press R2 to cleave. Each demon costs 1 pip. Replenish the Crucible's energy with Crucible pickups found in the world. These things up. Samuel Hayden. that want to try your big toy. Sure does have that power, though. Ah, so they get 2 for 1. Kind of hoping these pips would recharge. Any more of those? Guys. Give me that health. Still not done in here? Sheesh. Oh, this guy. There you go. Alright, let's get out of here, I hope. Nope, see ya. That's it. That's it! Okay. No, you're too OP. Stop him, Satan. Damn, bro. I've almost died at 15 HP. Almost, but didn't. Okay, I'll probably quit here. Okay. I know I'm not streaming quite as long as usual, and I also started streaming later, but them's the breaks. I gotta go have my food, I gotta go take a piss, gotta go have a shower.
I'm detaching myself from this.
You know I would be.
Processing. Total transfer to external.
Finally, easiest game in the world. The fuck you take me for? A nerd? Steam Deck Switch? You buying Switch 2 for Duskblood? I know that you are, not me. I wouldn't buy a console for one game, despite the fact that's probably what I did for PS5, just for Demon Souls. All right, let's get out of here. Except, I have to. Yep, you are a slave to the FromSoft. Good old Nintendo and their questionable business practices. All FromSoft must be played by Chili. Yes. Are you gonna go back and play all the old FromSoft games? What were they called? Like Kingsfield or something? These old games? Way too many pop-ups in this game. Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, at least you got a good plan. I like my Bethesda. So both you and I are eating good in terms of gaming for our favorite franchises. It seems good for us. All right, I'm gonna quit here. I need to go do things. So I'll be back tomorrow to beat this game, and then possibly tomorrow I'll have some time to play some more Apex, and then Monday we'll do Apex for the last time for a while. Yes. Yes, eating that gaming BBC. Alright, see you boys tomorrow.
He's the guy who's the talk of the town with the restless gun. Don't you bother to fool him around. Keeps the varmints on the run, boy. Keeps the varmints on the run. You may think he's a sleepy type guy, always takes his time. Soon I know you'll be changing your mind when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use a gun. He's the top of the West, always cool, he's the best. He keeps alive with his Colt 45. When you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use a gun. He's the top of the West, always cool, he's the best. He keeps alive with this Colt 45. Who's the guy who's riding to town in the prairie sun? You won't bother to fool him around when you've seen him use a gun, boy. When you've seen him use his gun.